Hey folks, this is another review of a power station and solar panel as well by a company called Nodsolex. Nodsolex. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is basically a pretty small power station. It's about 583 watt hour capacity. It's a LiFo 4, which is really good. You have plenty of cycles. Can use it for so many times, and you drain it and still be good. It's only about 17.6 pounds, so which is not very heavy. Solar input on this thing is 12 to 28 volts, not that great, but it's a 200 watt max at 10 amps. So you can basically recharge this in about 3 to 4 hours of good sunlight. I think this size power station is perfect for a small just backup in case of power outage. Here I just show you guys what came with this. It basically just come with the car adapter for charging and AC adapter. What I really didn't like is it didn't have a solar cable that came with the power station. Now with the solar panel, it comes with it, but if you're only gonna buy the power station, it's not gonna come with it. Which I don't know. It doesn't make sense. This power station has a lot going on for it. It has four AC socket, two USB-C. One is 30 amp and one's 100 amp. Really, I like this handle by the side. It's a space saver, and the input is at the back. I wish you would put the voltage range that you can only use, so somebody who's really new at this will have a good idea what's the maximum voltage you can accept. And this is the manual. Okay, well, it's very straightforward, nothing fancy. Here is the technical specification if you want to pause the video and look at it. In this moment, I just want to show you guys the charging method for this. For the AC, it does accept up to 500 watts, so you can recharge this real quick in a little bit over an hour. And as you see here in the screen, I'm not sure if you can see it that close, but it is accepting 500 watts. There's no slow charge as far as I know to disable the fast charge. If you want to just slowly charge this, so far I can't find any way to do it, but it does accept 500 watts straight up from the AC, which is really good, especially nowadays. We just came from a hurricane here in Texas, and if you know something is coming up, you want to recharge this real quick and be able to use it. And at this point, I just want to show you guys the solar panel that they sent along with this power station. It doesn't come along with it, you have to buy it separately. But I like this panel because it's portable. You're not gonna use this daily. You don't want to use it daily because it's gonna degrade real quick. This is something for an emergency. It has the stand at the back. You got three in the back, so you can position it and be stable. The quality and the finish of this solar panel is really pretty good, high quality in my opinion. And we're gonna test it out real quick here with the Oasis 600, and that's what it's called anyways, the power station Oasis 600. And as you see here, as I have it standing up in the sun, and it has that sun tracker. You line it up in the dot, and actually that's really nice that it has that. A lot of solar companies, like other big brands, doesn't even have that. I think all portable panels should have this. And right now it's a 100 watt panel. It's taking in about 81 watts. And you guys want to be realistic about solar panels, especially portable ones. It's not, most of the time it's not going to accept, or you're not going to have total maximum output from the solar panel. If it's 100 watts, sometimes it'll only be 75, depending on the heat. It's really hot here in Texas right now, and it will affect the efficiency of the solar panel. So we're getting about 80 watts, and as it gets hotter, this the efficiency of the solar panel decreases. And this is what it looks like. We got 4 panels. So I'm really curious if I do a shading on these panels, how well it will perform. And I got this foam, it's kind of see-through, so there's gonna be still some light going in there, and just by that I'm receiving about 36-40 watts. Is, jumping up and down. But you got to remember, that's, the light can still pass through on that um, styrofoam that I am using to block it. And I'm just blocking about one panel here. So here I want to show you guys an actual cardboard and see if it'll still accept a charge. And nothing. So no, this is not good for shady areas. It will need a full sun. If you block certain part of the solar panel, unfortunately it's not gonna do you any good. And just to show you guys once again, I got 3 panels shaded, completely shaded, and nothing. So unfortunately, the wiring on the solar panel is not like compared to my Blue Eddy where you can still use it. This one, you gotta have it out there in the sun, completely exposed. This time I just want to show you guys if you can charge this via AC and solar at the same time. And right now I'm gonna turn on the AC on this side. I'm using this just to show you guys exactly the wattage that's going in to this power station. And right now it's getting in about close to 500, which is the maximum it'll get. But what I'm using here is only about 450, 460. So this Nodsolex is accepting about some from the solar and most of it in the AC, which makes sense because I don't have a only got 100-watt solar panel that was hooked on this. So I unhooked the solar panel to that power station, and as you see here, the output on this power station, I should say, increased to 540, and we're receiving about 500 watts. So yes, it does accept solar and AC at the same time. There you go, just to show you guys real quick again. So if you have a 200-watt solar panel hooked onto this, you're gonna be able to use 200-watt solar panel and the rest on the AC if you want to save some usage. So here I just want to show you guys, you can also recharge this via the USB-C, which accepts about 100 watts. This is, I would say every power station should have this, because sometimes the solar input on the power station gets damaged for whatever reason, and you want to have a backup way to recharge your power station, and you don't want to have just a big brick that's unusable anymore. And this is one way to recharge this thing. So as you see here, it's accepting close to about 160 watts. So I got 100 watts coming from the USB-C and about 60 watts from the solar panel. So that's another way of recharging this thing. And here this is a kettle boiler, and I'm sure this is not gonna power it on, but I just want to show you guys if it's gonna trip. I'm just testing its safety features, if it's gonna do it. So there you go, it didn't work. It was too much for this power station. So it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is cut it off, the supply. And that's a safety feature, which is good. And this is a 600-watt coffee maker. And just buy this from Walmart. It's nothing fancy, it's just a simple coffee machine. And like I said, it's about 600 watts. I just want to show you guys. Can it power this on? And the answer is yes. And this power station is a 600-watt pure sine inverter, and it's accepting more than what it's advertised to do. So which is really good. And I was able to brew about 2 cups of coffee, as you see here. So yes, it's able to do it, and it actually went down a little bit to 617. And there you go, it was done brewing. I used about 7%, 6% from the power station for a couple of cups of coffee, which is not bad. And this time I just want to show you guys, in case power outage in your area and you still want to have a good communication option, you can plug in your router. And I don't know, for some reason this Wi-Fi router doesn't really use a whole lot of power, and which is really good. So that means I'll be able to power this up for many hours and still have some Wi-Fi and still have communication, be able to watch on your phone, your tablet, and your TV. And lastly, I just want to show you guys exactly how many, you can use pretty much all the plugs as long as it doesn't exceed the 600 watt on the inverter. And for the USB-C, I'm charging all these devices, and I'm also charging my portable speaker plugged into the AC. So would I recommend this power station? For the amount it's selling right now, I believe it's $100 off, and it's about 350 for a almost 600 watt hour capacity, which is fairly good. It's within the competition right now. It seems high quality. It's only one thing that I really didn't like is it didn't come with a solar adapter or cable. I think it should. All power stations should come with one. But as far as the usage, the capacity, I think this is a perfect balance with 100 watt solar panel, or if you have a 200 watt solar panel, it's even better. You can use this all day long, as long as there's sun out there. So let me know, you guys, what you guys think of this power station, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.